Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm stuffing my face because I'm like, I had a little bit of a rushed morning because my mom had an event last weekend. It got rained out. Hello. Hi, Annie. Hi, Lisa. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've got grapes in my mouth. Apologies. But I had to eat something. My stomach was like growling. But yeah, so my mom's event got rescheduled. And since it got rescheduled, I was running around like a crazy person this morning. So with that being said, Stacey and I are just going to kind of hang out. We're going to talk. We're going to play with some nail stuff. And hello, everyone. I am in the chat. I can't like type anything right now. So I apologize.
So good.
Hello, Crazy Meow Nails. That's a great name. I love that.
Hey,
Crazy Meow Nails. That's a good one. I like that. So I actually just took my nails off. So I just took my nails off probably like in the last 10 minutes because I had one that was just like lifting a little bit on my thumb. And I told Stacey, I'm like, well, it's lifting. You know what that means. I'm like, we got to either glue it or take them off. And I figured it was the perfect time to take them off. So I am just kind of prepping my nails a little bit. Today, Stace has got some new polishes that she's going to swatch, I think, right?
Yep, I'm just doing the black backgrounds for a couple of them.
Ooh, I'm so excited. And then I am going to attempt to do 2 sets of press-ons with y'all. One of them I do anticipate not taking super long because it's just going to be like pad gels, chrome, and top coat. So I don't anticipate that set taking too long. The other set might take a little longer, but I am going to use pad gel with that too. So I feel like hopefully we can get 2 done today. Yeah. Because you will find out. What, sweetie?
Crazy Meow Nails is Karina.
Oh, hello, Karina. How's it going? Okay, so Stace and I were talking earlier this week, and she's like, T, oh my gosh, look at these. And she sent me a link or a picture of nails from a video I think that she had watched. And she's like, they're supposed to be on the US Amazon. So of course, I ran over there and I was like, oh my God, yes, they are. So I got them for Miss Stace. They will be going out in her next package that's going to the UK that is unfortunately getting bigger and bigger again. I don't think it'll be as big as the last one. But yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger because I keep like, oh, I'm going to send it. And then we talk about, oh, well, what about this? And then I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, well, I'm going to wait for that to show up because I don't want to send it later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hello. Is it Lula? Is that how it's pronounced?
Lula.
Okay, Lula. Apparently I need to say it like that. Lula. So I have, like I said, taken my tips off so that I had to measure these new tips that I had to purchase because when y'all see them, you'll understand. So like I said, Stace sent me a picture first and I was like, oh my gosh, and ran right over and bought these. So hopefully you can tell that they are claw tips. Now, the thing that's different about these. Oh, Sarah. Hello, lovely. I'm so glad you're here. I made sure to tell her, by the way, ahead of time. I did not do. I'm like, I do not need the bus rolling over me. Thank you very much. So, sorry, I just literally threw a huge grape in my mouth. My God, what the hell am I doing?
I had bacon bites.
We are so professional, people. I just want you to know that. Okay, so they're claw nails, but the thing that's different about these, they're not like a dual form. It has a built-in apex already. So these are actually from Magella or Nova. Oh, sorry, I lied. Novo. I know. I was on a new Unadilla stick kick. These are Novo Ovo. Okay. When I tell you they are sized big, I'm not even kidding you. This is a 5. Normally, a 5 is my pointer finger. This 5 fits my middle finger perfectly, and they're not super long, so I feel like they're wearable length. So this is going to be the second set we try to get done today, hopefully, because the first set is a must. The second set is a plus. Look at that. I didn't even realize I was a poet. I'm just so poet, and I didn't know it. Okay, I'm taking another bite of my grapes. I'm going to get some gloves on. Pizza. Oh, that sounds so good. People have been talking about pizza for the last 3 days. Every time I was in, I was in Lisa's live watching that. They were talking about pizza. And then yesterday, I don't remember who. Oh my God, sorry.
You're right there.
Do not try to talk, chew, and swallow all at the same time. It doesn't work. I'm just letting y'all know. But anyways, then yesterday I was talking, was it you or Lisa I was talking about pizza? Might have been you.
Lisa.
I know I talked to Lisa about pizza as well. And now I'm like, Sarah's having pizza. And I still have yet to have pizza. No pizza yet. I'm like, what the hell's my problem? All right. Let me grab some gloves and get those on. Oh, we're going to do the pretty sparkly or shiny purple ones today because I ran out of the other ones. I need to grab something from the other room. I apologize. Angelina.
Hi, Angelina.
Hello. Welcome. I really appreciate y'all being here. You don't know how much it means to me. So thank you. If you could please like this live, it would be a huge help. And
yes,
if you could share it to your community tab real quick or your make a post about it. If you could share that before we get started, I would love it. It just lets YouTube know that people are interested and they like what I'm talking about. And it would be a huge help to me. So I'm going to go grab something. I'll be right back. Now that I've done my begging for the day.
I'm just going to polish. I bought these the other day on Temu. Yep. I needed a red. I really, really needed a red. Right. Can I make you focus? Is it focused? I don't know anymore.
Okay, I am back. So, I am disclaimer before we start. I guarantee you at some point you will hear my dog today because that's just how Ghost rolls. He waits to get very barky until I either am recording or I am doing a live. So that's the disclaimer I'm giving y'all right now. Okay. So this is Crimes and Claws. Crimes and Claws is where I have a true crime story to talk about, tell y'all, and it is more of a just relaxed, kind of having fun, chit-chatting, going, holy crap, excuse me, while we're talking about stuff, having Stacey talk to me about it because Stacey has an idea. Like I told her who we were going to talk about. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate you sharing it. It is huge help. I really, really appreciate it. So I told Stacey the name of the people we're going to be talking about, but I did not tell them or tell her the in-depth story. So it will be very new to her as well. I know it's a good one too. And y'all, I'm going to warn you now, I am a hand talker. I can see my hands going absolutely batshit crazy and I'm trying not to. But when I'm not doing nails, I'm a hand talker big time. So I'm just letting you know.
You land on planes.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, am I not? I mean, come on, let's be honest. All right, so before we get started, though, I'm just going to put my tips. These are the same tips that I use for the live I did with Lisa. They're harder to see with these gloves. These are called canoe tips, and they're from Yami, in case anyone's interested. Or sorry, these are the corn tips. The canoe tips are more like an almond. So I really like these. They're nice. They come in a box of 360. They're actually, I don't feel like they're that expensive at all. So, okay. So let me put the tips on the stand first because I will not be able, I'm just being honest, I will not be able to tell the story and do it at the same time. Oh, Stace, that's beautiful. Which one is
This is the glitter that goes with the purple cat eye.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
This is the Borealis one.
Oh, that's so pretty. Can you imagine that with a chrome over it, Stacey? You need to chrome that nail.
All right.
I'm like,
we're swatching it. All right, we're swatching.
Okay, sorry. I'm just getting a little excited. I'm a chromaholic all of a sudden, y'all. I want everything to be chromed.
Right.
It's not even funny. Oh shit, I should show you the nail that I did, the practice nail. I left that in the other room. Can you keep them occupied and entertained for me while I go grab that? Because I was showing it to my madre.
Yeah, they can watch me. Watch the screen, people, when it's not blurry, that is. Because apparently we're having issues. Well, I'm having issues with the focus. I don't know why. Ah, it's pretty, pretty. All you purple lovers out there.
Again, I'm telling you, we are such a professional setup over here, peeps.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the test nail I did for the chrome one, or sorry, for the claw one, and it is chromed. So it is a blue to ruddy pink ombre with then I have a blue chrome up here, a pinker chrome down here, and then I have another chrome, this chrome, hopefully you can tell, all on top of it. So that is how I got that nail to look like that, which I thought was really pretty. And with a nail like this, honestly, it's all about the shape, right? So you have to be really careful with what product you use on it, because if you use a really thick gel on it, you're going to lose the shape of your claw. You're going to lose the point at the end. And I'm all about making sure that if I'm going to use some really dope tripping tips like this, that we keep the shape of them. So with that, all righty. I am going to kind of just give you a little idea. First of all, has anyone ever heard of the Bloody Benders? Let me know in the chat if anyone's actually heard of this family. It is, well, I had not heard of them. I had not heard of them at all. And I like to do stories and research stories that not everybody's heard of, right? If everyone's heard the story, what is it going to be any different? What's your different spin you can put on it if 800 other people have done it,
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I try to, when I do pick a case, I try to pick cases that are less heard of. Okay. Yay, those are all on. Let me show you, before we get started, really quickly, the collection I'm going to use for these nails. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the ones I did that I just had on, but these are cat eyes. I don't know how to pronounce this. It looks like it should be like Ia. It's 3 E's and an A.
Yeah,
exactly. So It is the Bubble Cocktail Collection. And when I tell you these are gorgeous, they're just like, oh my God, gorgeous. And they're cat eyes. So let me hold it up here. You know what? Let me see. Let me turn this light on. You tell me if I'm washing out too much. Hold on. Does that wash me out too much?
No.
Let me know.
Whereas
Okay.
mine feels really big and dark.
All right. So you see it's a cat eye, right? Beautiful cat eye. And then it goes to like that darker color. But if you notice, it's got the bubble glitter in it that I'm obsessed with right now. So yeah, we're going to be using that today on these canoe nails. Wait, corn nails. I keep calling them the wrong name. There are 9 different colors. I do not know which ones yet I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to do all 9 because that would be kind of hard with 10 nails, you know. But maybe I'll have y'all pick and choose which colors I do today. So,
I went to use my liquid chrome powder.
Hold on. No, they are not the ones. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You talk.
Look, I got to put more alcohol in there. What the hell?
My.
It's
the
the
hell
heat.
happened there? Oh, yeah, it has been a million degrees by you. Okay. Oh my God, that's amazing! I'm so happy for you, Karina.
Oh.
That
Awesome
is
song.
really, really freaking cool. All right, I'm going to zoom in a little. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, okay. Let me get a drink here. Breakfast of Champions, people. Cherry Coke Zero, grapes, and a granola bar. Yeah, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So, the Bloody Benders. You know, I like my historical true crime as well. So, this is a case that is going way back. The last case I talked about went back to the 40s. This case, it goes even farther back. We're going back to 1870. So, I'm going way back in the Wayback Machine for this one. I mean, way back. And it takes place here in the United States, in Kansas. And so you have to think about it. In 1870s here in the U.S., right, it was the frontier. There were very, very few roads. The roads that we did have were like dirt roads. When you went to travel from one place to the next, like if you were going from one town to the next, it could be like a whole day to get there. You know, if you're walking, taking your horse, you're going on a carriage, or, you know, however you're getting there, it can take a while because there were not a lot of people in Kansas in 1870. Okay. So you have to kind of imagine that and understand what it was like for people that were, we got to Coke Zero is really good too. Honestly, yeah. I usually either Coke Zero, Cherry Coke Zero, or Dr. Pepper Zero. They had a really good sale on Cherry Coke Zero, so I was like, score, that's what I'm getting.
I feel the need to move off.
Oh, Stacey, that's so pretty.
I thank you.
So
Lula, flavored Oreos, really? Just really? Man. Why would you do that?
Oreos in general just sounds so good. My granola bar doesn't sound as exciting, y'all. I'm just letting you know. It's kind of sad. Where is my granola bar? I mean, granted, it is a chocolate peanut butter thing, but it doesn't hold up. Now I'm jelly. I'm officially jelly. Okay, so again, sorry, we're back in 1870. Sorry, my Wayback Machine got a little confused there for a second. I love Dr. Pepper Zero, right? It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so Rebecca! Hello, honey. Thank you so much. No, you haven't missed much at all. I've literally just been gabbing. I'm getting ready to start now.
I'm just watching away for a minute. Oh, and I chromed the nail tea. Ready?
Oh, hold on. I need to see this. I'm like obsessed with Chrome right now. I told y'all that.
I love my liquid chrome.
Oh, Stacey, that's so pretty. It was funny. I sent Stacey a picture of some nails I did 4 years ago. And they kind of like, they weren't cat eye, but they had like a jelly base that I had chromed. And then I put on top of the chrome, I put like the iridescent flake. And oh my gosh, they were so pretty. But they were ones that I had sculpted. They were polygel sculpted nails I had done on myself. And it like looking at the picture this morning, I was like, oh gosh, man, I need to do that more because I have not done that in a million years. Like a million years, it feels like. All right, so we are in Kansas in the 1870s. It is the frontier. So when you go to travel, it's not like you're going to be stopping and staying at like, hotels or like there's no Marriott, there's no Courtyard, none of those places. I do not know any of the hotel chains that are over in the UK, but it's not like you can just be like, oh, hey, I'm just going to go get a room and be able to find a bunch of places to choose from.
Yeah.
So when people were traveling, they would literally, there would be houses where people would, half their house would be where they lived, half of the house would be like a little like general store and like a little area that someone could sleep in at night, right? So you had a safe place to sleep, a roof over your head. You weren't sleeping on the ground, which now, mind you, a lot of people, when they went on these long trips, they did. It was like, hey, they brought stuff and they were sleeping out, you know? So, but in Kansas, specifically Labette County, Kansas, there was a family that ran a lovely little, shall we say, like I said, a house, what did they used to call them? Oh gosh, I can't even think of it now. Literally, it just went out of my head, y'all. My brain is broken. So you could rent the space out, right? So travelers would come through, and it was a lovely family, a mother, father, and their 2 children, grown children. One was named Kate. We had John Jr. There was John Pa Bender Sr. He was about 60 years old, did not speak a lot of English. All right. And then there was Elvira, who was about 55. She was his wife, and she was the mother of the younger Benders. So, I know, right? So there's Junior. He's 25. He spoke English quite well. So he was an interpreter for his parents quite often. And people described him as just being a little, he would laugh at odd, inappropriate times. So people thought he was a little off, just not quite there. So, and then we had Kate. Kate was in her early 20s. She was very outgoing, very pretty, articulate. She professed to be a spiritualist, a healer, and a medium.
Oh, dear.
And she was very, very outgoing. Yeah, she was very outgoing. People said she was very gregarious. So when people would show up at the house to like buy something, have a hot meal, a roof over their head, everything seemed fine. There was this nice young lady there, everything. Now, here's the weird part, right? Being that this is 1870, you have to understand it's not like there were records of everything and, excuse me, and you could get like all the exact documents to prove everything, right? So we have to understand that some of the stuff that we've heard about the Benders, possibly with a grain of salt, taking it just slightly with a grain of salt, because there were quite a few people that profess that the Benders were not actually related.
Oh.
That the mother and father were a couple that came together, and that the brother and sister were actually married. So depending on your resources and where you go, there's quite a bit of talk about the fact that the Benders, maybe they weren't your average everyday family, because there were so many stories that people told about how they knew these people separately. They came together and all of a sudden they were like this family where they were brother and sister. So we're not 100% positive on that one. I don't know. I think that because it's not like we can go to Facebook or anything and look at people's pages and be like, hey, who's this related to who? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So when we get stories that are this old, we have to understand that there could be a little bit of wiggle room with some of the things that happened. So keep that in mind. And let me get a drink here really quickly. So the Benders, let's talk about where they lived. They lived in a one-room cabin, okay? So this one-room cabin was divided in half with a very large curtain going down the middle of it. So half of the room was the family's private area. Half of the room was, like I said, general store. They you could get a hot meal there. So there was a big table for everyone to sit down and eat at. And then over in the corner was like an area where they had a little bed area set up where you could sleep. So it wasn't like you were going to have like 8 people staying, right? It's like 1-2 people tops that are staying with the Benders. So just kind of keep that in mind. We're going to talk about Kate first, right? So Kate Bender, like I said, she said that she was a healer, a psychic, and a spiritualist. She would literally go to people's houses and do seances for them. And she gave lectures that she charged for about spiritualism. Remember, this is 1870 Kansas, okay? And she also professed that she had supernatural abilities. What those supernatural abilities are, I don't know, but she professed to have them. So, you do you, Kate. It's kind of funny because if you think about it, like you see those shows, right, where people, we're seeing like a movie or a TV show that's supposed to be back in the 1800s, and you like see the snake oil people and stuff like that. I feel like she would be one of those people, you know what I mean? That would go around and like, hey, this is going to totally fix you. And all it is, cocaine and some syrup. It's crazy how much like that was going on. But being that she was like very gregarious, that she could speak to people and they make them very comfortable and everything, she was able to lure a lot of people to their home. So she would, meet people in town. They were coming through. Hey, I need a place to sleep. Oh, hey, hot meal, place to sleep, and it's cheap. Come on by. So a lot of the people that you're going to hear about, and we're not going to go into everybody because there's too many, but we'll talk about some. They were lured there because Kate was just so outgoing and made everybody feel very comfortable. So we have to think about that. All right. I am going to go ahead and prime these really quickly and just kind of get into stuff. So people would... Sorry, there's a fuzzy on there. Shocking. In case anyone's wondering, it's just Model 1 primer. I don't like prepping my nails with like buffing them because I'm just lazy, I'm being honest. So I like to use a primer. So I'm going to do that really quickly. People would show up at the Bender's house and need a night to some place to stay for the night. And that was fun. Dropped it. Sorry about that, folks. Hold on. Charles the Shepherd. Surprised it didn't get tried as a witch. Honestly, the witch trials were much more on, at least here, were much more like on East Coast. And I think they were prior to 1870, but I'm not 100% positive. I can find out really quickly. Computer, when were the Salem witch trials?
The Salem witch trials ran from February 1692 until May 1693 in Colonial, Massachusetts.
So the 1690s.
Why they happened.
No, thank you.
Got it. Teresa.
It's so funny. It was like, got it, Teresa. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Using like my full name almost. Scary. Like, so that was the 1600s when the Salem witch trials were happening here in the US. So like 1692, they said, at least that's what my computer said.
Yeah.
So it was definitely like, it was much earlier than this, basically about 100 years earlier. Okay, so people would come to town, they would stay at the Bender's house and then head off on their way, right? At least that's what the Benders would say. Because all of these travelers, people were starting to notice that travelers were coming to town. It was just supposed to be a stopover on the way somewhere else. A lot of people here in the U.S., when they were going through Kansas, they were heading out west because the U.S. government was displacing our native people and giving their land away to settlers. So a lot of people were coming to the out west during this time period. So they would stay the night at the Benders, head on the way, and get to their destinations, right? That's what the hope is, but people were noticing, especially family members, friends, if your family is expecting you to show up somewhere and all of a sudden you're just not there and you never show up, people start to notice that. So people started noticing, hold on, another fuzzy. I know, again, we're shocked. People were leaving on their trips, right? And heading on the road, their lovely little dirt roads. And it makes me think of, I don't know if anybody watched Little House on the Prairie.
I did.
It just makes me think of like Little House on the Prairie. So if you watch that, that's like the vision I have in my head. Because let's think about it. It's a one-room cabin and there's 4 people sleeping there already.
Fuck
4
no.
already. You know what I'm saying? You got to be close already. I can't. I'll be honest. I have a queen size bed, and my dog sleeps in bed with me, and that little bastard takes up too much room sometimes.
I've got a king, and I don't like sharing it with my body pillow, let alone anyone else.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like I don't think I could have survived in the 1800s. In the 1870s, I don't think I could have. I'll just be honest. I mean, first of all, I need running water. I need an indoor toilet that flushes. If it's hot, I need air conditioning. I mean, I'm bougie. I'm just saying.
Well, at least you own it.
Totally owning it. Totally owning it. All right, before we get any farther, I need y'all to help me choose colors for these nails. So let me take them all out really quickly so we can see them. And then you can help me pick which colors these nails should be.
I'll mute myself shortly while I file so that they can still hear you.
Okie doke, sounds good, sweetie.
I won't be muted for too long.
All right, so 14. Yeah, we'll do it this way.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, we won't be muted at all.
Again, I have no idea how you pronounce this brand. Yeah. I don't know. So here is number 10. Again, these are bubble cat eyes. So they are a cat eye that has the bubble effect. So I'll show you that really quickly again. And then I want y'all to help me choose what colors these nails should be.
Apparently, I'm not filing anything. The battery's dead.
It is a silvery cat eye, the reflect, but then again, it has those little bubble glitters in it, which I'm obsessed with right now. So that's number 10. Keep that in mind. So that's kind of like a pinky red, more like a lighter pinky red. Here's the purple. So let me do the cat eye so you can see. It's a darker base, like a jelly base. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. It's so pretty.
Oh,
That is so pretty.
golden.
So that's 11. I'm not going to do the cat eye effect on all of them, okay, y'all, because we'll be here all day. This is 12. So this is the blue. And I'll show you the top of the bottle too. I think that'll help. So that's 12. 13 is like a greener, like it's a blue, but it has just like that touch of green to it. So it kind of like makes it a little bit more like oceany blue, I feel like.
I like that.
I am so excited about these. This is 14, which it looks to be kind of like a gray green, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, so it's a gray, but it has like that a hint of a green undertone to it. So that is 14. 15 is green, like green. So that's 15. And now we're getting into like more warm tones. So this is kind of like number 16, I would say is like from the bottle, it looks like a dusty pink color. So let's see if we've got a dusty pink in here or not. I'm so bad at describing colors. I'll just let y'all know. So it looks slightly more beigey. Oh, it's got like a yellow though. Look at that. That's pretty.
Oh, I like that.
Wasn't that pretty? So that was 16. 17 looks to be, I feel like it's going to be like a brown color because the bottle is brown. So it's definitely like a more neutral tone. I want to see what this one does really quick. Oh, it's got that purpley pink reflect though, Stace. Oh, look at it.
Oh.
Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. So that is 17. And last but not least is 18, which we had looked at already. So I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to show it to you really quickly. It's a little lighter in person than it's coming off on camera. I feel like the lights are making the camera get a little darker. Okay, so those are our 9 colors. We have 10 through 18. I need you all to pick, I don't know, what do you think, Stace? 4 colors?
Yeah.
All right, I need y'all to pick 4 colors for me. So we're gonna talk about the first 4. You can let me know if any of those are ones you want before we go on. All right, 10 and 11. Between 10 and 11, do we want one of these 2? Let me know in the chat. Before I go on to the next one. Thank you for the 9 people who are here hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello. Hi, sweetie. It's totally fine. Number 10. So I got a vote for 10. I have a vote for 13. I got a vote for 11. There's 2 votes for 10. So we've got 2 10s. So I feel like if you've got 2 10s, we got 3 10s. All right. So we're doing 10. Are there any more votes for 11, 12, or 13?
Going 1, going 5.
I like Sarah. She just says blue. I love you, Sarah. You're so cute. All right. So do we want to use, I have 10. We're definitely using 10. Got that pulled aside. Do we want to use 11, 12, or 13 at all? It's these 3. So it's a purple, like a dark blue, and then a little bit more of a kind of a tealy blue. Do we want to use any of those before we go on to look at the other ones? 13. I got to vote for 2 13s. Okay, 13 it is then. All right, so those 2 are going. I have a 10 and a 13, so we need 2 more colors. We'll start with 14, 15. So this is that gray. and this is the green. And then we've got 16, which is like that dusty pink color. 17 is more of that neutrally kind of nudish color. And then 18 is more of a pinky color. So I've got one vote for 15. Remember, we're doing 10, 13. Those are our first two. I have 115. Oh, 2 15s. Okay, 15. We're definitely doing 15. Oh gosh, we got 4 15s. Okay, I need one more color out of these 4. What are we doing? I've got a 14, a 16, a 17, and an 18. One more color. Or, I mean, we could always reconsider these 2 as well. So of the 6 polishes we have left, I need 1. So 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, or 18. What are we thinking? I just need one more color.
15.
I got an 18 from my friend Alicia. Oh, we got 2 18s, 3 18s. Okay, 18 it is. All right, peeps. These are the colors that our nails, I don't even know why I say ours, my nails are going to be. So now technically if we pick one more color, I mean, I got 10 nails. We could do 5 colors. What do you think? All right, let's pick one more. Let's do 5 different colors. Let's pick one more. Which one do we want? Let's see if I can get it close enough so that it'll focus in on them. All right, so we've got 14, 12, 11, and 16 left. So just pick one more color and we'll just do 2 each.
16.
Stace picked 16. So I got 1 16. One more color, people. One more color, please. I got a 16 and a 17. So I got 1 16, 1 17. 16. Oh, I lied to y'all. 14, 12, and 11 is what I had left. So, oh, no, I didn't. Here's the 17. I lied. All right, so we got a 16, a 17, 3 12s, and 1 14. Ooh, 3 12s. Might be 3 12s, y'all. This might be our color combo. What do we think? If these are the 5 that we have. Let's put them in order. So, because I feel like 12, 13. So we have 10, 12, 13, 15, and 18. That would be the colors, the 5 colors. What are we thinking? Does that sound good, y'all? Feel like these might be kind of close, but I'm okay with it. We can switch them around and like do this kind of thing, just because I don't want those 2 colors right next to each other, and I don't want these 2 colors next to each other. So this is my 12. I like the 12. It's very pretty. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this. Back to our story. We're here for crime. Okay. So people started disappearing. I am just going to randomly do these. Like, I'm not going to do both thumbs with this color. I'll do like the thumb and the pinky or something, or the thumb and the ring finger. But there'll be one. Ooh, I got to think about that. I'm going to do them in opposite order. So I'm going to go this way on one and this way on the other. So this will be the thumb and the pinky will be these colors, just so I don't get them out of order. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Difficult. Okay, I need to move my phone because I realize my phone is literally sitting right in front of my lamp. Sorry, people. Again, I told you I'm so professional over here. Like, total pro.
Oh, I'm not professional. I have to hand file because the file it's apparently it's charging, but there's nothing. I'm just glad they're thin.
Amen, sister. I'm just grabbing one of my palettes really fast because I want to put a little bit of a base coat on these because of the fact that they are a little bit thin. Look at the colors, not so when you do the cat eye part. Let's see, what do we do? I want to do like a neutral base, don't you think, Stace?
Yes, definitely.
I'm thinking. Okay, so I have, y'all are gonna love this, okay? This is gonna be hilarious. This is the Horny Milk Cafe collection. So, the Horny Milk Cafe, which are a bunch of like browns and nudes and things like that. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking about possibly doing this one as just like a little bit of a base so that the colors have something underneath them so they're not quite as translucent. So I'm either going to do this one or this one. What do we think?
Point to them again.
They're very close to each other. I just don't want to I don't want to go with a dark color because I think that'll affect what I'm putting over it. So I'm thinking one of these two. I'm thinking maybe this one. It's a little bit of a cooler tone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sarah says it sounds like a sperm bank. Yes, the Horny Milk Cafe. Come get your sperm. That was awesome. I love that. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a palette. Yes, I do have a premiere tomorrow. It is a bonus haul that y'all do not want to miss. I got some fun stuff. So yeah, it is a bonus haul. You need to come hang out with me. Oh yeah, and it's funny. I'll let y'all know. I do a little bit of my typical waffling, and I didn't edit it all out this time. So be warned. I'm just letting you know. It's an hour long, but it's an hour of really cool goodies. So you don't want to miss it. I'm just going to use a mushroom sponge. I think these work so much better. Yeah, I think so too, Lula. I think that this one is the way to go. It's a nice lighter color. When I use these, I don't use my hands because I have big fingers. I have big hands, big fingers. You'll hear me complain about that all the time. I do. I used to say I have big hands, but I don't say that anymore. But I used to say I had hands. Okay, so all I do is I put it on a palette. I pat it out a little bit. This is going to be like quick, right? So we're not doing anything like fancy dancy. I'm just kind of putting it in the middle, more of kind of like, just so it gives it a little something around the nail bed area. I'm not even covering the whole nail. Because I think, oh shit. Pull the nail off the stand. So since I have it in my hand, I might as well just finish it here before I stick it back on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is the one thing I will say. These palettes, the gel in them, it'd be sticky. So you got to be careful. Or you'll pull your nail off like I did. A little bit more gentle, not quite as heavy-handed. So people were going to the vendors. They would show up for dinner, nice, warm, safe place to sleep at night, they thought. Now, mind you, all of the people that the vendors and Kate was encouraging to come stay there were people that had money, right? So because it's not like they're going to do this out of the kindness of their heart. You need to pay for the meal, pay for the board, it's a boarding room, basically. Boarding house, whatever you want to call it. It's a one room. I can't call it a house when it's one room. But so the people that always showed up there always had money because they had to pay. And a lot of them were there to buy supplies. They had their little, store in the front area. So there was a lot of people coming through there. Some people came through and showed up where they were supposed to. They would stay the night and leave and everything was all good. But some people didn't. Some people would show up. They would say they're going to going to go stay at the vendors, blah, 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 then head out down the road. And the vendors were telling everyone, oh yeah, they left, they're gone. And they just never showed up at their destinations. Oh my God. Brown sugar pancake Oreos? Holy Christ almighty. Is that what she was talking about earlier with the pancake Oreos?
No, that was Lula.
Oh my God. That's just like, pardon? I'd be happy for just straight up Oreos, y'all. I'm just letting
You
you
and me
know.
both.
I love Oreos. So when I send Stacey stuff, I always try to send her like something that is either she can't get in the UK, or it's something I found that I thought was like, oh, this is wild. Tracy or Stacey needs to try this, right? So I found rainbow Twizzlers, y'all. And so I have a bag of rainbow Twizzlers I'm going to be sending her. I'm very excited about that. I
Yay.
can't wait for her to
I
try
love
them.
Twizzlers.
Oh, I do. I love Twizzlers as well. I love the strawberry, like the little strawberry bite pieces ones and the cherry ones, or the pull aparts. Oh, I love the pull aparts. Oh, I love that. Love it so much. Okay, sorry. I needed a drink. Your girl. Oh, hi, Aileen. Welcome. It's been forever today, sweetie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so everything went along, and 1872 became 1873, and Dr. William York was coming through town. He was going to visit family, and he stayed at the Benders. Now, he never showed up at his destination, and his family, being that he was more of a well-to-do person, his family was very concerned, and they started asking a lot of questions about, where was the last time we saw him? And remember, it's not like you're picking up a phone. Yes, they had telegraphs. If you could afford to send a telegram. So being that Dr. William York had a little bit of money, he had been keeping his family abreast of his travels to get to them on the West Coast. So he started out east. He was traveling across the United States to the west. And his family would not let it go. They ended up coming to town. Okay, lamp, turn on. Thank you. They ended up coming to town and starting asking a lot of questions. And of course, people like to gossip, right? So people were starting to talk about how, it seemed like the Benders, people would kind of show up there and then they just really didn't have any idea what was going on. They were an odd family. Remember, Kate was a spiritualist. She said she held seances. So there was always an odd family. So there was a lot of stories. But when their family came to town, they went out to the Benders farm and they started asking them questions like, hey, have you seen my brother? When did he leave? Blah, 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 right? All of these questions trying to find out where their family member was. All right, I'm going to do my first nail really quickly. And before I do that, let me change. Now, mind you, I have 7 pages of notes, y'all, like pages and pages of it. So I will not be giving you all of it, but I will be giving you a lot of it. All right, so the community started holding like town meetings about the fact that, these people were here. They were looking for Dr. York. And so town meetings started getting held. The police went out and talked to the Benders. Again, Benders were like, hey, came here, had a nice hot meal, and then went on his way. And think about it. It's the 1800s, right? In the frontier. There's many ways to die there without anybody's help. Okay. Kansas is a beautiful state, but is a plain state, meaning that there is not a lot going on in Kansas. I used to live in Kansas. It's a very flat state, lots of agriculture in Kansas. So you just got to kind of think about that. There's so many ways to die back in the 1870s that had nothing to do with the Benders. All right, so the only problem with this stand, it can be a little difficult sometimes doing cat eye because you run into the other nail. So it's not the stand. Usually when I do cat eye, I do individual stands, but hopefully you can see I'm not doing anything crazy with the cat eye on these because they're going to get chromed as well. I just need to put that in there so that it does not move. All right, so the police have showed up. They've spoken to the Benders, right? And as far as the benders are concerned, nothing's going on. Isn't it? It's so pretty. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but we're calling it Iya. You got me. It can be pronounced completely some other way. I have no friggin' idea. And it is a cat eye bubble. So it's a bubble gel cat eye. So it has that really cute, fun bubble glitter in it that makes it look like you've got bubbles. So, again, people started asking a lot of questions, and Dr. York's family would not take no for an answer. They felt like something was happening at that house. They would, I know, right? Yeah. If it had an H in the front of it, it could be like he-ya, or hey-ya, but yeah, e-ya. I just got a little down here. I have, my pinky is, that brush needs to go the hell away. It looks like crap. Sorry. Let me get a different brush to clean up. So my pinkies are a size 8, and I always feel like with pinkies, it is so hard not to get polish on the stand. And then when you take it off the stand after it's cured, you have to file a little bit because it doesn't have that nice smooth corner. So I'm just trying to wipe some of this off right now. So frustrating.
I have massive hand cramps.
Well, gosh, girl.
3 naked nails now.
They are looking, the shape is looking stunning. I will tell you that right now.
You know I love my stabbies. I am not doing this hand on camera, I don't think.
So Alicia, Queen V, who's in the chat, sent me, I am literally doing the easiest cat eye stuff. It's just like a stripe kind of down the middle. So you can see it, but yeah, this stand just makes it a little harder. Okay, so Alicia sent me a link for the stabbiest, and when I say stabby, I mean the stabbiest stilettos that are on Amazon. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I sent them to you, Stacey. You know which ones I'm talking about.
Yes, you did. They were beautiful.
They come in 15 sizes. So I find that if I choose full cover tips, I like to, the next one we're doing is number 12, which is one of the blues. I like to get sets that have between 15 and 16 different sizes because of my thumbs. Everything else I'm fine with. It's just my damn thumbs. And my right thumb is slightly larger than my left thumb. So it's always a matter of making sure that I have, I like a 0 and a double 0, or I like zeros where it is just a really big 0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do this one really quick. The benders were starting to feel like they were getting a lot more, let's see, what are we going to say, spotlight on them than they appreciated, right? Because as you find out when we start talking about this story, hello, Sonia, how are you, sweetie? I haven't talked to you in ages. I appreciate you coming and hanging out during our live. So as you're going to find out, the benders and what they did was not just run a lovely little, hey, we have our little general store room for rent. The bloody benders were killing their, shall we say, house guests. So what would happen is you would go to the vendors, right? They would invite you in. If you had a pretty decent amount of money, you were invited over. Hey, we're going to have a lovely meal. There's this big, long table that everyone sits at. And remember, the room is divided in half by a very large curtain. So it's dividing the private and the public side, right? The table that everyone eats at is on the public side. So guests were invited to come in, sit down, and they would guide them basically to a very specific seat at the table. And John Jr. and John Sr. would be on the other side of the curtain. And our lovely friend Mary and her mother, whose name was, again, she had a funky name, I remember. Sorry, my brain just went blah. Yeah, so it was Kate and Elvira, sorry. So Kate and Elvira would literally like entertain the guests and make sure that they did not kind of see what was going on. It was one of those things, don't mind the people behind the curtain situation. And they would literally stand behind the curtain, behind the person who was eating his meal or her meal, and hit them in the head with a big ass hammer and kill them in the middle of the meal. I'm like, okay, that is definitely.
Wait until they finished.
I'm going to grab a different. I know, right? They could have at least let them have like their last meal. I'm going to grab a thinner magnet so I can try to get it between these two a little easier, and then I can get that down the top.
I'm pretty sure you own one like this, right?
Yes, I do, but I'm just trying to, because since the other ones are straight, I can't do it. My OCD won't let me do that halfway through. You know that. Okay. You know my brain, how it works. That's how it works, y'all. Okay, so they would smash them in the head. They would then rob the people, and they would bury them in their like side garden. So how this was found out is that, again, Dr. York's family would not let this go and convince the police, you know what, we need to go talk to the Benders one more time. So they go out to the Benders' house, and the Benders are gone. Like, gone. No trace of them. And they're never seen again, y'all. We have no idea. There's been many sightings of them. There were sightings of them all the way out to California. There were sightings of the well, shall we say, mother and father, right? So John Sr. and Elvira. There were separate sightings of them and John Jr. and Kate. So that's kind of what makes people too think that maybe they were not really family. It was a group of grifters that came together and did this. But they disappeared like into the night, never to be seen again. And the police are like, what the hell, right? And so they go in and they go behind the curtain. And behind the curtain, they find a trap door in the floor. Now, this is just Teresa's rule of staying alive, people, okay? If you go someplace and there is a trap door in the floor, do not investigate it, okay? I'm like, I always laugh because I'm like, you'll hear about people, they're like, oh, we found like, I don't know if it happens out in the UK, but here in the US, it has happened multiple times where people will buy a house and they'll go into their basement and they're like, you know, the basement should be kind of bigger. And they'll find like hidden rooms and shit. And they'll go in by themselves with their fucking iPhone recording. Teresa's number one rule, well, not number one, number 3. We're going to put this number 3 on my list, okay? Number 3 rule, do not investigate that shit by yourself. Okay. I just am amazed sometimes, okay? And if you're wanting to know what my number 1 and number 2 rule is, number 1, get a dog. Doesn't even need to be a big dog. Just get a loud dog. You will be less messed with if you have a loud dog that will definitely alert people, okay? So I'm just saying, that's number 1. Number 2.
Or answer your door with a knife in your hand like a crazy person.
Well, you know, hey, if that's your thing, okay. But, you know, your girl, I would hurt myself with something like that. Let's be truthful. I mean, come on. I am a little bit of an accident-prone person. I understand this and I accept it. So with that being said, you know, for me, it is just one of these things. I'd rather have, and I'll be honest with you right now, ghost, I am pretty sure would fuck somebody up. I am pretty damn sure because I have tried to not let you ever hear his vicious bark on lives or on videos, but he has a bark to say, hey, something's going on outside. And then he has a bark that says, I'm going to come through the window and tear you apart. So, and I'm pretty sure he would bite the hell out of someone. He's tried before. Luckily, they moved quicker than him. So I'm pretty sure he would help me out if I needed him, right? Now, so that's rule number one. Get an animal, a barky, barky dog. Hell, you can get a fucking parrot that makes barking sounds, okay? It's the noise. And a lot of people, let's be truthful, are not going to come in your house because they don't get bit by your dog. And if they're going to come in your house and you have a dog, I guarantee you this is like a fight to the very end type situation, right? Okay. Yes, it is the ghost roar. Pretty much that's exactly what it is. And rule number 3 is fresh air is for dead people. So at night, unless you're on like, 3rd, 4th floor, or you have a dog, or your window is only cracked open and you have it like so that they cannot be opened, don't sleep with your windows open at night. I cannot tell you how many serial killers have gotten into people's houses that way. Okay, so those are rules 1, 2, and 3. That's all we're going through today. Just letting you know.
And I break all of them.
I know you will. But I'm convinced that you would probably be more scary than the dog, so it's okay, probably. I'm just saying. Okay. So they find a trap door in the floor. And of course, they open this trap door. And when they open the trap door, the odor that comes out of there is the smell of death. And I know none of y'all are shocked by that. So what they would do sometimes, the vendors, because let's be truthful, think about this. If they have someone who's shown up to say, like to lunch, right? They kill that person, and then someone shows up a couple hours later and is like, oh, hey, I need dinner. They did not have time to bury them yet. So what they would do is they would take the bodies down and throw them in it's not like a basement. It is more like just a root cellar because it is just dirt. Okay?
Yeah, the root cellar.
Uh-oh. See, I'm telling you, Larry. Make sure if you're going to sleep with your bedroom door open at night or your bedroom window open at night, that it is like the kind of thing where your window is propped or like, dang it, stay on there. That your window can be open. A piece of wood, something like that. So it can only be open to a certain amount. I'm just telling you.
My living room window has been open for weeks, so is my nail room, and my bedroom window is open all year round.
That's because your neighbors are scared of you. Let's just be truthful.
As they should
probably
be.
have a reputation that they would be like, oh, don't mess with her. Trust us on this one, people. You do not want to mess with
Debbie's already got a key.
Well, there you go.
Exactly.
And Debbie has dogs too, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. 3 of them, and they're all scared of everything.
Yes, but do they bark?
Yes, so very
annoying dogs. Let's be truthful.
Yeah.
Because we all want our dogs to be the kind of animals that can be around people and not hurt them, right? So
true.
Yes, they're definitely keeping the bodies down there to keep them cool and to hide them before they buried them, basically. Because of the fact that, again, they would get 2 people in a day sometimes. So when you're doing that many people in a day, now here's the thing. The middle finger is going to be the same color. I'm going with it because I have to keep in the same. Well, I guess I could. No, Middle finger needs to be the same color. I can't put 2 blues next to each other. I can't put 2 pinks next to each other. So, which I'm okay with. I'm all right with that. I'm just letting y'all know. I couldn't mess up the pattern because then I would not be okay. Like my OCD, I have OCD about certain things, and then some things I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I could freaking care less. But, okay. Before I go any farther, I need to speak to Lula's story, okay? Because Lula, she said, got cats to guard against evil spirits. Now, Lula, I will tell you, my Aunt Millie, this was back in the 70s, she was asleep in her house, and her bed was right below the window. Someone was breaking into her house, and her damn cat came across that bed and, like, threw itself at the person, all claws going, and literally scared the person off. So, hey, cats can do it too. Cats can take care of you. My Aunt Millie's cat definitely took care of her that night. Okay, so in the lamp it goes. Now, when they went down there, the police went down, and again, like I said, horrible smell, but they didn't find any bodies in the basement. They found a lot of blood in the dirt. They found instruments that looked like they could possibly have been, I don't know, dismembering some of the bodies. So they found things like that in the basement. And then that, of course, made them go, there's something more going on here than we know. And they started really searching the grounds. Now, when they got to the garden, they started noticing that there were lots of areas where the ground had been disturbed, right? And they just never noticed it before. See, I'm telling you, Bilbo is going to take care of you then. Bilbo, as long as Bilbo is got its nails, I'm sure Bilbo is going to be all good. Now, if someone got in my room, which God help them if they did, I'll be honest, I would probably be in big trouble because I have my dog on one side and my cat on the other, and I'm trapped under the covers. So yeah, I would probably be in not the greatest shape if someone did get in my house. I don't know how I do that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, next color. Wait, did we do this one already? Did I go in the right order or did I screw up my blues? Hold on. I think I screwed my blues up, y'all. No, I didn't. This is the next one. I'm right. I'm going down this way. Duh. My brain is broken. I had a friend's Japanese Akita threw me down her stairs to protect me from whatever was in her house. Another night, a beer can flew across the room and hit me. Wait a minute. A beer can. Okay, we need to look at that. That flustered me. The beer can flying across the room flustered me. I need a little bit more information on that. When we say a beer can flew across the room and hit you, nobody threw it at you and it just flew by itself? I need some clarification.
Yeah, by itself, she says.
What?
Sarah, what kind of night were you having at home?
What in the holy hell, Sarah?
Were you having a special night?
I mean, hello? You had a beer can fly across your room of its own, power. Its own, hey, I'm just going to go hit Sarah because she pissed me off? What's that, man? I'm no offense, Sarah, but I'm not coming to your house. Because I think we talked about this on Lisa's live. Homie, don't do the supernatural, okay? I am scared bejeebers by it. So, yeah, that would be a hard one for me.
My rule of thumb is if you don't poke it, it won't poke you.
My mom, I'm convinced my mother is clairvoyant. I'm not even kidding y'all. I do not want to be, okay? I just want to just go along, have no clue that there's anybody hanging out at my house that I don't know about. I don't want to know about anybody that you know what I'm saying? I'm just, no. Not okay. So, back to the story. That really flustered me. The thought of a beer can flying across the room and hitting Sarah and nobody threw it at her has really flustered me, y'all. I just want you to know that. Because I'm just go scare the shit out of me. They scare the hell out of me. So, whoo. Anywho, all right. Whew, okay, so basement is definitely not where you want to be, horror house type stuff that they're finding. And then they're well, hell, if this is what's in the basement, because they haven't found any bodies, remember, right? They haven't found any bodies. Sorry, I got this a little thick right here, so I need to just clean it up a little bit. I don't want it to be I hate bulbous nails. So Needed to fix that. Come
I've
on.
gone too tight on the side of mine, but that's okay.
It drives me nuts when like you have like this beautiful pointy nail, right? And you do all this amazing art on it, and then you're like, you've lost the shape because you've done so many layers or whatever.
Yeah.
That drives me batty. All right. Okay, in the lamp. Okay, so they decide that they're going to go out to the garden. They see all these mounds of dirt that have been disturbed in the garden, and they're like, something doesn't look right to us. And they start digging. And they find a body. So they find one body.
Okay.
And they keep digging. They find another one, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. They finally find 11 bodies total. Okay.
Damn.
Now, these bodies, the majority of them are, what does it say? What do you know about bulbous? Bulbous nail, man. I don't want my nail to look like, I want it to keep its snatched shape if it's a snatched nail. So like, I don't like my stilettos to get bulbous. I don't like I definitely don't like a square to get bulbous because then it loses its square. And then if it slightly flares out, oh, no. Because Teresa does not like anything that remotely looks slightly like it could be a duck. Miss T does not do ducks. So, 11 bodies total were found. All of them but one were men. And I hate to say this, but one was a child. She was found in a grave with a man, so they assume it was a father and daughter traveling. She looked to be roughly 3 or 4 years old, and they had not been there for a very, very long time. They were some of the least decomposed remains that they found. So, very sad, very sad. They did find Dr. York, so his family was able to get some closure. But now, mind you, again, remember, 1873. So trying to identify the other 10 bodies was not easy because it's not like they had DNA. We know they didn't do DNA. Hell, they didn't even do fingerprints back then, y'all, okay? So trying to identify these bodies, a lot of it was like the clothes they wore was pretty much the only way. If the bodies were buried with some kind of, because they did find a few of them that had like, I wouldn't say identification, but like a few things on them that they were able to say, oh yes, like somebody had a journal. Another one had, what was it? They had just some like traveling type papers that they were able to determine who the person was. But back in the 1873s, trying to identify these bodies was not something that was easily done. So a lot of it was their pictures being, and by pictures, we think about what the pictures looked like in the 1870s, right? You had to stand there. They had to hold the thing for 15 minutes. You couldn't move. Obviously, these people were not moving. But it wasn't like a really good 4D photos in these pictures. So it was pictures a lot of times of the clothes they were found in. If they had any distinguishing features, one of them had bright red hair, that kind of thing. And so they were able to identify the majority of the people that were buried there as, again, people who are just coming through, trying to get somewhere else and didn't make it very far. So there are claims that there could have been up to 20 plus victims. And that is based on people that were traveling through the area at the time who never showed up at their destinations. But again, it's 1873. I mean, Hell, you could have got bitten by a snake. There were issues with Native Americans at that time because, again, the United States government was giving away their land that they had lived on for centuries to coming across and, hey, settlers. So there were more than enough ways to die in that time period. But these were 20 plus individuals that specifically came through their area and had been looking for places to stay and never made it to their final destination. So that's why they are credited with 20 plus victims. Now, the majority of these people, like I said, had money, and that's why they were staying at the Benders. The AC just kicked on, so I apologize if you can hear it, but it's starting to warm up here in Illinois. So when they found these bodies, they were found with no money. So they had robbed them. And if there was anything else with them of value, it was gone. So basically it was bodies. There was a little bit of clothes, some things that were able to identify people, hair color. Honestly, one person was identified because of their teeth and the fact that they had some dental, stuff done at the time, which I can't even imagine if you had to get stuff done like with your teeth at that time. I'm pretty sure they probably didn't have Novocaine. So
Probably not.
yeah, it's probably like, take a swig of this whiskey. Let's get you all buzzed. Now we're going to mess with your teeth. So one of them was identified, though, from that. So the general consensus is that the Benders, the Bloody Benders, were considered America's first family of serial killers. And they did it for money. There were a couple of bodies that were found that were people that didn't necessarily have a lot of funds, and they found their bodies. So some people think that maybe they enjoyed it a little bit too much. So it wasn't just hey, we're robbing people. Because remember, they would do multiple people in a day. They did one time they did 2 people in a day. They had the basement where it looks like some interesting, horrible things went on to these people after they had passed. And I mean, come on. There's a kid involved, right? I don't know about y'all, but you got nothing left of a soul to kill a father and his child as they're just trying to travel to their next destination. So with that being said, the Benders were never found, like I said, never seen again. The house itself was, they call it razed to the ground, right? So they tore the house down. The farmland went to somebody else. So there could have been some very interesting farmland there, okay? Now, like I said, the Benders were never seen again. There were stories and sightings of the younger Benders taking a train and escaping on a train. So there were sights of them. They had found the family wagon was missing, and they found it at a train stop. So that is why they think that the Benders took the wagon to the train, hopped in the train, and got the hell out of town. There were sightings of John Sr. and Elvira out on the West Coast. And there was like crazy manhunt for them. They put together a posse. There was a reward offered, and at the time it was like, $200 was like $1 million back then. You know what I mean? So there was a reward offered from them. You had to produce evidence to get the reward, obviously. That's how most of that works. But there was literally no one ever saw them again. So they probably, what my opinion is they split up, changed their name, because it's not like you have to produce like, oh, hey, here's my driver's license, right? Like I could become Billy Joe Bob Sue tomorrow back in the 1873s if I wanted to by just saying that's what my name was. because it's not like they had any way to check that you were not who you said you were. So I'm convinced the Benders went on their way and changed their names, and for all we know, could have started doing things like this in their areas. I mean, it's the 1873. People disappeared all the time. But the Bloody Benders are considered the U.S.'s first family of serial killers. So that is our Bloody Benders. They were definitely a family I would not want to hang out with. Let's just put it that way. So I feel like this is one where, makes you realize there were so many ways to die back in the 1800s, just like so many ways. So I find it fascinating, some of these stories and what people were doing. I also find it fascinating because it's one of those things where you think about, like, what does that person have to be able to do this kind of things, right? So all my stories I tell y'all are about like one person doing something, right? It's not usually like 3 or 4 people or 4 or 5 or 6 or anything like that. It's usually like one crazy person has done this. This was 4 people that came together to kill, I'm going to say 11 plus, because they found 11 bodies, 11 plus people together, one of them being a child. And they were all killed by having their skulls crushed, right? I mean, how do you hook up with people that are like, hey, sounds like a great idea?
Yeah.
It's like, that's the thing. I mean, sometimes it's like you'll hear about stories where it's like 2 people, right? Like a couple, sometimes it's a man and a woman. Most of the time it's 2 men killing people, but very rarely do we ever hear about the whole damn family getting involved. So
it's a bit much.
Right? Absolutely. So that was one of the things that definitely drew me to this story, because I like to research, like I said, stories that people probably haven't heard about, because I find those very interesting. And this was one that I was like, how do you have a whole family, like 4 people who are like, oh, hey, this is a great idea to do together, And it's not like it was even, but I don't understand, but I mean, if it was a cult, you could kind of be like, oh, it's a cult. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're brainwashed and all of this stuff. But that was not what this was. They professed to be a family. Some people thought that they were not a family. They thought they were like just grifters that came together. But if they were a family, think about that, right? Think about if your mom and dad were like, oh, hey, this is a great idea. And you and your sister were like, sounds good to me. I just don't understand that kind of thing.
Nope, I don't either.
So that's why I find this kind of stuff fascinating. It's funny when you start watching and getting into true crime, right? You'll hear a lot of them where they talk about, well, they were really into true crime. And I don't take it as to be like, oh, hey, this is like, you're learning what to do like this. I think women, and they say that women are into true crime more than men. I feel like women are into true crime because some of it is like we learn a lot of things not to do, With me, I think I said this on Lisa's. My thing with true crime is we live in a world right now where I feel like there's a lot of injustice, okay? That's my opinion. You can have your opinion. I am of the opinion there is a lot of injustice in this world. So that is the primary reason I do not watch or do not get into unsolved crimes, because I want the people who did this, I want there to be justice. I want them to, pay for their crimes, because I feel like there's so much right now where people are just getting away with way too much, right?
Quite literally.
Literally, quite literally murder. I mean, in the country I live in, it is a very, very scary time, and I do not, And I'll be honest, I'm a middle-aged white lady, okay? middle-aged white lady here. And so I very rarely do I ever get looked at twice by anybody in any kind of authority. You know, I can walk down the street. I could be walking down the street with stuff in my pockets that could get me arrested and go to jail for a long time, possibly. I'm not saying I do, but allegedly I could be. And nobody would freaking bother me. Nobody would even notice, right? Because I'm a white middle-aged lady. And if my tattoos are all covered up, I look like a pretty boring ass white middle-aged lady. I'll be honest. My hair is not purple right now. It's boring blonde. And I'll be truthful. I was looking at my hair this morning and I was like, man, you know, I might need to do something. So it may end up having some pink and purple in it soon.
Yay.
You know, I'm not saying for sure, but I have this one purple that I really like. And it's like, it would be my whole head if I did this one. I'll be honest. It's a permanent color. It's not like a temp color. But it's really pretty. It's kind of like a dust, not a dusty purple. It's more like a purple with like a gray undertone to it. So I might do that. All I did was put a clear top coat on these. I'm going to put them in the lamp for 30 seconds because I'm going to chrome them next. Okay. So like I said, I'm all about, I would like the justice to be had because sometimes I just need that. The news, you watch the news and you watch what's happening and specifically the country I live in. I'm just talking for my own country now. And it's stressful and it makes me sad. And there are too many people getting away with stuff. I mean, yeah, it's just very difficult. So true crime for me, I'll be honest, is sometimes it is an escape from the horrors that I'm going through and seeing, watching the horrors that are on television, but their people are paying for the injustice that they have done, right? You know what I mean? So that is exactly kind of like why I started watching true crime and really got into it. All right. I don't know why I pulled out a sponge to do this. I was just sponge happy. I don't even know what I was thinking. Normally I grab my silicone tool, which is what I should have grabbed because that's what I wanted to grab. But I just was like, oh, hey, we've got the sponges. We'll just use that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, y'all. This is a chrome. I got it from Temu. I literally just opened it when I was doing the test nail for the claws. So you don't get a lot, but it's really pretty. I can tell you that it's gorgeous, but you don't get a lot of it. So if there's ever anything you see in my lives that you want a link to, let me know. I will tell you, these are Korean and I got them from Saracen. They were actually a good deal though. I mean, they were only 80 won, which works out to be like, I think like $40 or something, $45 maybe. So it's not like they were like a crazy, crazy expensive set. Oh, damn. I miss putting... So this is something that drives me crazy, and I am known for it. I missed the sidewall, and I thought I had gotten it. So my chrome is not going to look perfect on my sidewall right there, and it's going to drive me crazy. We're going to see if we can deal with it or if I have to take it off. I can deal with it, right, Stace? I can deal with it, right?
Yeah, you got this shit.
You know? So that is why I like true crime. Now, I will tell you, I will do unsolved if it is one of the things where people like really request it. So I've had people request a few cases that were unsolved. I will do them sparingly. But most of the time, hopefully you can still see the bubble through the chrome. I wanted to make sure. This one's going to drive me crazy though, because it's not as shiny right there. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. Let's see if I can burnish it and make it any better. Oh, no, I cannot. We might have to do that nail over or at least put a little clear there. I don't know. We'll see. But if there are any cases, I've got a few from Lisa's that were sent to me. I will tell you, my bestie, Miss Stacey, sent me a YouTube video last night that sent me down a little bit of a rabbit hole. The Cornwall killer, I think that's what they're calling him.
Yeah.
And it was just like finished up. Like they just found out. Okie dokie, sweetie. We'll probably still be here, honestly, Sarah. You know me. I'm a chatty Cathy. She sent me one about the Cornwall killer. So I literally started watching the video, got like 5 minutes in, and sent her a message going, we have to do this one together, right? So that one will be probably a Crimes and Claws that my lovely friend Stacey does with me, because that one was like, I was like, what? So these are looking incredible, I think. I'm obsessed with chrome right now. And you can, when you get close, you can still see the bubbles through the chrome. I was a little concerned at first, but you can still see it. And then
I'm attempting to make petals.
Ooh. Oh, I haven't tried that. I'm so intimidated by like.
I'm a little scared right now.
Like there's some things in 3D. Like I carved my Kuromi and my Hello Kitty straight up out of 3D, but flowers for some reason intimidate the hell out of me, which is kind of weird. And then Alicia, who I think is still here. Are you still here, Queen Bee? Is she still here?
I think so.
My friend Alicia. I'm not sure if she's still here or not. If she is, but first of all, if she is, please go give her a follow, y'all. She literally just hit 100 subscribers just recently. And I'm so, so happy and so proud of her. And she makes, I think I've talked about her in my hauls before. She makes those earrings that I hauled. And okay, both thumbs are a little jacked up. What the hell did I do to the thumbs? I'm feeling like, well, no, this one I think is okay. It's a little bit tackier than I would prefer.
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay, so she's still here. Okay, so please give her a follow, first of all. I would appreciate if anyone who is on here who is not subscribed to her, if you could subscribe. She and I are doing a special Crimes and Claws, okay, for her birthday, which is August 31st. We are not doing it on August 31st because that's a Monday, so we're definitely not doing a live on a Monday. That would, if I was not working anymore, I'd offer it, but she works, so... we are doing it the Saturday before. So it's the 29th, I think. Yeah, the 29th. So we are doing a special Crimes and Claws for her birthday. And the coolest part about this is it's going to be Lizzie Borden. Now, the thing that is the coolest about Lizzie Borden, first of all, is the story itself is a good one, right? There's a lot we can talk about in it. People know about Lizzie Borden, the story, the little, the nursery rhyme? I guess it's not really a nursery rhyme, is it? How she gave her father 40 whacks and then she gave her mother 41. But what's really cool, she lives right by the Lizzie Borden house, which is a B&B. She has family members that were buried in the same cemetery as Lizzie Borden. So, right, is that a trip? So she took pictures of like the house, her grave, all that kind of stuff for us. So when we do the one about Lizzie Borden for her birthday, we're going to have pictures so you can see Lizzie's and her family's final resting place, and you can see the house. I will tell you right now, Lizzie Borden's house is considered one of the most haunted places in the U.S. It has so much, like people stay there and not just like, I stayed there and I heard something. Like people stay there and there's people who've left in the middle of the night. They've been so disturbed by the stuff they hear, like the bumps going on and things like that. So it is considered one of the most haunted places here in the U.S. And Alicia wants to stay there.
Yes.
I'm like, no.
Yes.
I mean, if she stays there, I want her to stay there because she wants to stay there, and I want her to report back on it, and I want her to take pictures and everything. I personally do not want to. I am no.
You're a big old scaredy cat.
I am a scaredy cat. I do not like this, and I don't know why, but it's like the supernatural for some reason, like the thought of like ghosts. And here's the thing, I'm thinking if I got ghosts that are anywhere around me, they're probably like family members. Some of them I wouldn't mind, and some of them I'd be like, get the hell away. But yeah, no, the thought of that just is like, it's too much for me. Way too much. All right. Yeah.
I got something to tell you. I was trying to go sleep the other night. I was lying in bed, minding my own beeswax. I just turned everything off, got comfy, and my bed moved.
So there's a lovely, there's motels by you and hotels, right, that I can stay at when I come?
It was poppy. I could quite literally feel the dog spinning round in a circle, getting comfortable.
All right, that I might not be okay. I mean, that I might be okay with, because
it was cool. I told her to shut down.
I am very sad that I'm not going to get a chance to meet Poppy, just because Poppy is basically a girl ghost.
I know.
So I'm very sad about that, but
I am too. I
can accept it as Poppy if we think it's Poppy. Now,
no, it definitely was. I could feel her spinning round, trying to get comfy on the bed.
Okay, so I have burnished them the best I can. I'm gonna turn this one light off. I feel like it's really like killing the effect of this. All right.
Okay, so Sarah, message me later.
So there they are. They have been burnished. Now the question becomes, do I just do regular top coat, or do I do like a holographic top coat or a glittery top coat? I don't know. What do y'all think?
I think I made my flower funky tea. I can't get the right
flowers are supposed to be funky. They can't. All right, so I'm just catching up here. Bit of an emergency. Sarah's got to go, ladies. We'll catch up later after someone give me details about this collab on Insta or something. Okay, we definitely will. I will send you all the stuff. I'm going to get it scheduled probably this week so that I can get it out. But what are we thinking top coat was? Now, let me show you the toppers I do have when I'm talking about doing like a specialty top coat. I have these Baroque ones. I could do the water gel top coat.
Ooh.
You know that ice gel one I have that is like crazy and it puts like little water droplets on it? I could do that. What are we thinking? I'm feeling like that one might be a good idea.
I think so.
All right, let me grab that. 1 second. Oh, pop that knee. Okay. So I officially have 3 kinds of water gel top coats. So like, not water gel, I'm sorry. The like the bubble gel ones where it makes like little like water droplets on the nails. But I'm sending one to Stacey. I got one gifted to me as PR from Saracen, and I am going to send that one to Stacey because I have this ice gel one. And then I also have the one from Born Pretty, and I love that one as well. But so I figured I was going to share the love with Stace. I tend to like to do that with her, and I send stuff to all kinds of people.
Yeah, okay. For sure.
We're going to do this one, though. All right, so it is, to do this, it has got this bubble drop gel is what they call theirs. So they have step 1. So we're just going to do our step 1 here. I think this is going to be fun, fun, fun. It'll give a little bit of texture on the nail without doing like a 3D effect. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
So I am making sure I get the sidewalls on my thumbs. Because apparently, even though I know I miss the sidewalls on my thumbs, I still miss the sidewalls on my thumbs. Ugh. Drives me crazy.
Whoopsie.
I know, right? It's like, what's the deal, lady? It shouldn't be that difficult.
No, it shouldn't. Right, I need to pick colours for my flower. I think I want orange and purple.
Pink. Orange and pink. They go together so pretty.
Okay. Oh shit!
I'm obsessed with orange and pink together now, and it's very funny because I did those nails that were my orange and pink press-ons that I did, and I loved them. They were the ombre from the orange to the pink with the chrome on top. Oh, they were so pretty. Yeah. And then they had the stickers that were like to make them look like it was sunset. You know what I mean? So I had those stickers on them, like the blacks. Or no, I had some that were.
I'm going to do these two.
I'm losing my mind. Bonbons. They were actually. Those are so pretty.
I do love these two together. So.
Oh, those are so pretty.
I always try and get my thumb done and out of the way.
Get it done first. I tend to do that too. I always do the thumb first. On the hand.
Well, they just get in the way otherwise.
I agree. I'm right there with you, sister.
I might top coat the flower and chrome it. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh.
But I am going to put a gem in the middle because I made sure there was a dent in there for it.
Oh, I love that. But I think I told you, like, the reason I wanted to do those orange and pink nails is because I had my computer had a theme on it that was orange and pink, and it was kind of holographic, and I was like, oh my God, those colors are beautiful. So yeah. My computer inspired me to do a set of nails. Do not look at my ugly old dry nails right now, y'all. I just took off my press-ons, and these damn nail beds are still healing from the damage I did. So I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I had to get those gloves off, though, because first of all, I needed to burnish these, and my hands were sweating. Okay. So I am very excited about Lizzie Borden. That is going to be a good one. If you did not catch Lisa's live, see, there he is. I told you he was going to make his presence known.
Good boy.
I know. I'm guessing it's he's getting ready to bark at the mail person, and they're still across the street. Because when they get to my house, will be the vicious "I'm going to kill you" bark. Normally I mute it, but if y'all want to hear it, I'll let you hear it.
Well, yeah, because it's not overly loud for us. Not really.
Not yet. And I missed a sidewall.
Uh-oh.
I know, right?
Oh my God, This is so awkward.
Now hiccups, y'all. I'm screwed. I have hiccups. And that one isn't even the one I missed the sidewall on. Dang it. What is my problem? All right. I'm just making sure. I'm going to go back through and make sure all my sidewalls are done. Are you done?
No.
Yep, it must have been the mail person because he is quiet now, but he will be loud in a moment when they get to my house. So if you did not watch Lisa's live, though, when we were live last weekend, we were live for like over 4 hours, okay? And I told the story of the Denver Spider-Man. If you have not watched her live, that is a great story. That dude was, whew. He was all kinds of special. Yeah, let's just say if you have a house where you have like really thick walls and there's like a space, yeah, now you might want to fill that shit up with something.
You need to back away from the true crime if it makes you just paranoid.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? I consider my true crime obsession an obsession. I understand that. But there have been times where I'm just like, yeah, no. Oh, you can't. Oh, you know what? I need to make you a mod. I don't know if I can do that while I'm. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that really quickly, Sob. Let me see if I can make you a mod and then you can add it. 1 second, please, because I have multiple screens up. So let me go to YouTube really quick. Go to YouTube. Go. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make you a mod, and then you should be able to add that.
She likes it when people give her power.
The power. We love the power. All right, 1 second. And then my channel. And let's go here to community one. No, let's go down here. Where are they? 1 second. Okay. Breaking. It's breaking the mold. Make sure I spell it correctly.
Break the mold. Resin.
Break the mold. Not breaking the mold. No wonder I couldn't find it. Break.
She does that too.
Break the mold. Come on.
I got a motherfucking flower on my nail. I've never had flowers on my nails before.
Why can't it? It's not letting me find you, sweetie. What the F, man? Okay, let me try it a different way. Let's try it that way. Break. Come on, let's type now. Oh my Lord, my laptop. Break the mold, resin art. That's a long one to type. And it's not finding you, damn it. It's pissing me off now.
It's not something I can do for you, is it? Oh, you can click on her name in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me do that on my cell phone? Or I have to do it because I'm not in the chat on my laptop, but I can get into the chat in my laptop really quickly.
Yeah, that you'll have to do it on the laptop because on the
I'm
chat on here it's
YouTube, y'all, and jump in on my laptop as well. So this should be fun. Live. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, sorry, that had to be muted. Stacey and I do not want to hear ourselves.
No. Okay. I put too much orange.
Add as moderator. Standard moderator. You're standard. You're not standard. You're so much more than being standard. Okay, I think I made you a mod now, but your color didn't change.
I will when she writes. There you go.
She's a mod. Okay. Add that link, darling. Okay. So here's the nails. I will tell you. Oh, I need to see what I'm doing though on the other screen. Going back. Okay. There we go. They're like super like glass. They truly feel like glass. This stuff, it's basically the craziest like top coat. It's basically like glass, I tell you. Now, with this, when you do this, if you haven't tried this, I know a lot of people have, but if you have not tried this, this is the kind of thing you do not want to go in with a brush that has a whole crap load of product on it. You want to go in with a drier brush because what we are wanting to do is you put it on, right? And we want it to look like there are raindrops on these nails. So I put it on, I spread it out, and hopefully, let's get it so you can see it. Can you see that it's like the top coat is starting to look like little raindrops? So that's what we're looking for. So it's the kind of thing, like I said, you want to use a dry brush. You're going to put it on and you're going to let it sit. The longer you let it sit, the more the product is going to pull together in little droplets. So we're going to go on with that dry brush and just leave it alone.
Thank you, Larry.
Look at that pinky now. Does it not look like it's not like splashed with water?
Oh,
That looks so
love it.
cool. I love these. This stuff is so much fun to use. I will tell you that Born Pretty has one, and it's great. It's really good. So it does not come, it's not a 1-2 step thing, it's just a one. So you use it with a very, very shiny, smooth top coat. So I am just going to keep doing this. This one's got a little bit extra on it. So I will just go right over to the thumb and
There
work
it
on
is.
that. Hopefully I'm in free.
I was just spinning around looking for
I
the
feel like it's a
top
little
coat.
thick. Go back over here. Now the nice thing about this and doing this is over chrome, we all know, well, I'm assuming most people know, everybody watching, that if your nail is not 100% perfectly smooth when you do chrome, oh boy, are you going to see that? And that drives me crazy. So stuff like this over chrome, I think is just the greatest thing ever. And how fun are these nails going to be? Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so excited about these. So excited about these, y'all.
How the hell's that gone?
Alicia, I will tell you that so Alicia sent me a friend's mailbox, a friend mail box. It sounded weird, but you know what I'm saying. And in it were like these, they're like little tiny mini ice cream cone things, but they're full of chocolate. Okay, I scarfed those things down. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to open them until I do a video to show everybody what she sent me. Yeah, they have
Lies.
bags in the box. I'm just letting everyone know that. They were delicious. Oh my God, they were so good. She is such a sweetie. She spoils me so much and sends me lovely, lovely things. And she's so nice to my mom, too. She sends my mom chocolate. My mom loves chocolate, y'all. That's like her favorite candy is chocolate. So she always includes chocolate for my mother. So it's very sweet of her. And oh my gosh, the pair of earrings. Oh, wait till you see the earrings she sent me this time. They're so pretty. And a purse. Oh God, she sent me some amazing stuff. Let me just put it that way, okay? Amazing stuff. And I wanted to record last night, but I ended up having a gnarly headache and not feeling good. But I will get it recorded this weekend. So I want to get it up as quickly as possible. And I missed a thumb, or I put too much on my thumb. I put too much on. Let's get over here. Come on, thumb. Why are you not? Okay, I'm a little pissy. My thumb is not splitting like everything else. Look at that. That's weird. Do I have too much on there? Possibly.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to top coat this without it looking weird.
Do you see that? It's not like doing the little bubble effect that all the rest of them are. I do not know what is going on with that thumb. Huh. That's interesting. I might have to wipe that off with alcohol and make sure it's not sticky at all, because we don't want this to be sticky anyway. And two of them are acting that way, and I'm a little concerned by that. What is going on? Look at these two. They do not want to split like everything else. Isn't that weird? And
We're both having some issues.
I went over these nails multiple times. All right, I'm going to try taking more off. Let's see if that will help. All right, we are going to wipe the thumb and the ring finger on the top 5 nails off with alcohol. Because they are not splitting like the rest. This one I feel
Nicky,
like
Nicky. Hi.
that one needed to be gone over. It's too small of bubbles. Hello, Stormy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I let
That's
you all
our
know
Nicky
right now, I have
Licky.
horrible names. It takes me forever to remember people's names. I apologize now. That was my apology. I'm so bad with names, y'all.
It's all right. I'll remind you.
Yes, that's right, Nikki. Okay. All right. I'm just wiping this one down
Yes,
because
you do.
I feel like it did not, like, either didn't cure all the way for some reason.
Oh.
It just doesn't feel like the other one. So we're going to do, which I hate to do it, we're going to do step one more time on those two, and then we'll do step 2 again on them. I don't know how those 2 nails didn't get cured when everything else did. It's kind of bizarre, huh?
Some is done. It needs a gem, but
Right,
that can be done later.
I'm just top coating again, making sure I've got everything covered. Right?
Ouch.
And I'm going to do the ring finger again. Stacey, why are you so quiet? Did you mean
I was concentrating. The thumb is now done.
Stacey? Oh, wait, hold on. You're not muted. My computer was muted. Let's get out of this one. Hold on. You're not quiet. I'm just a space cadet. Forgot that I muted my damn computer. All right.
No, I'm still here.
I see what you're doing. I just couldn't friggin' hear it. Oh, okay. Look at this. You are a multitasker. Larry's multitasking, y'all. She's in this live and she's in somebody else's premiere. She is like a multitask woman. Yes, I know. I swear, sometimes I worry about myself, y'all. I swear.
I worry about myself too.
Curing those 2, like curing. They are like, they are not facing out. They are all the way in the lamp. They're literally by like some actual LED, like is pointing right on them. They should
Nikki,
cure.
it's a good job you're far away, cheeky bitch.
Uh-oh.
Cuddly personality, me, really?
Oh.
It's all Larry's fault.
You know, you're such the hugger.
Oh, yeah.
I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Stacey. She's known for being like a big hugger.
Oh, yeah. The only time I freely hug people is when I need to have access to their back.
I told her she better get over it because when I come to town, I'm giving her a hug.
I can do it, and as long as it's me and it's something I choose to do, it's all good. It's when it's forced upon me. I'm not great. Face hugger. Well, yeah. Or face smotherer. I've done that too.
Well, you know, we are talking about true crime, so.
Exactly. And, you know, it had to go a little bit wonky at some point, right?
Yes. All right. So these last 2 are now, I don't know what happened. I know I top coated all of them. So they were just trying to be obnoxious because now they are working perfectly. I literally look like the rain, like they've just rained on these nails. Does it not? Oh my God.
So cool.
Now, here's the thing. This is what I think is kind of fun to do. Now that I've got them all with like little tiny droplets, right? You can go back and put like some bigger droplets if you want to in different areas. Or if you feel like there's an area that doesn't have enough droplets, like I want to put a bigger droplet on my thumb right here. So I'm just going to put a bigger droplet right there because we know, you know, droplets sometimes are bigger than others. She promised me. And also, when you use the brush to do bigger droplets and it's still wet, it tends to pull some of the smaller ones towards it. So it'll spread out like this one has a lot of little droplets right all together, right? So that is not his I'm going to kill you bark, just so y'all know. It's getting there though. Getting ready to be there. I'm telling you, I feel like this is the male person is coming. Yeah, there's definitely, he's letting me know someone's coming. He's winding up, y'all. It's coming, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to go through and put a couple big dots in a few places because I just like that look. If the ring goes off, oh God help us if the ring goes off. So I have a ring on the floor, you know, like the camera.
Yeah.
If the ring goes off, Lord help us. That dog is like, I'm going to kill someone. Okay, so I think I have enough on here. Hopefully you can see them all. I'm going to put it in and give it 90 seconds to cure. Now, the nice thing about this one is it is a no wipe. So you do not need to top coat this afterwards. Some of the ones that I know of, like the Kimmy, is not a no wipe. So you have to top coat it. When I did it, I wiped it down with alcohol, and then I used the thinnest top coat I had, like the absolute thinnest top coat I had. So I am not going to put these nails on right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to put these to the side. I'm going to start putting some of these on here, our claws. So if you weren't here at the beginning, Stacey was watching someone's live. They were talking about these claws and that they got them on the US Amazon, right? So she sent me a picture and she's like, I need them.
It's all murder money.
And she was kind enough to say that I could take out a few to make my own press-ons. So, because I have never done the claw thing before, because I'll be honest, I don't know why, but me and dual forms, we just don't get along. I don't know why. Okay, this is an 8. All right. So this is my left hand here because, okay, those were really pathetic barks, Bubs. He's normally like insane, but he's still going. I feel like there's either somebody walking their dog outside across the street. The male person is across the street and hasn't gotten to our side of the street yet. Because when the mail carrier comes, my ring goes off. So definitely hasn't come yet. Okay, so Stacey wanted these claws. They are on the US Amazon. They were $9.99 US money. So she had me get them for her. And like I said, oh my God, look at these, how pretty they are. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a bit. And Alicia made me this, y'all. It says Miss T on it. Hopefully you can see. Nails by Miss T right there. So she made me this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 of them on here so we can see what they look like close together. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
I feel like I need to have a temper tantrum, T.
Why? What's wrong?
I can't find my sticker book again.
Oh.
Poof, gone.
Did somebody come into your house while you were sleeping through your open window and steal your sticker book?
Well, I mean, it'd be a weird thing to steal, but this is my dream.
I mean, hey, you know, did you check Larry's bags when she left? Totally teasing, Larry. Totally teasing.
Oh, man. I really wanted to use some stickers.
Okay.
I found
This
some,
one
but they're not what I want.
filed slightly on the side. Okay. I'm so excited about these nails.
I was
Okay.
excited. I'm not now.
All right. So here is one hand. They're so fun.
Let me stand up and
I'm
look.
wondering.
Oh, purdy.
Let's turn. Oh, y'all! I'm gonna have to mute because it's the long guy is here, so I'm gonna have to mute myself. Sorry.
Shit! Just leave it all to me while I'm trying to find fucking stickers. Lost my sticker book, people. Lost it. I had it the other day. I think these are all Christmas ones. Oh, see, all festive. Not at all what I wanted. Bugger. Okay, what's that one? Oh, I took my eyes off of it. Shouldn't take long. Fair enough, team, fair enough. Oh, no, these are not nail stickers. I really do feel like I should have a temper tantrum. Thoughts, opinions, anyone? Everyone? Oh, I found a sheet of stickers. Not at all what I wanted. Man alive! Are we having fun, everyone? Are we? The hell is all this crap in this drawer? Oh, I'm spilling all sorts everywhere. It's still not what I was looking for. Totally winning, totally professional. I'm close, Larry. I am damn close. I had him here. Poof. Poof, gone. Nope. That's all you get because this is just silly. It's just silly. I'm going to blame T while she can't talk because last time I had them out, it was because of her. So it's all T's fault. Have it over. Oopsies. Okay. I'm going to do... My phone looks too bright, but look at it. I'm going to do another layer of this. I am a brat because my stickers are poof gone. Poof gone. You get me? Poof gone. And I don't know where. Stressful. Right. Another quick layer of these because look how thin my nails are. I like thin nails. I'm running out of this Korea. Sad times. Sad times. I feel like we may have gotten a little bit sidetracked from the story. Although, did we finish the story? Is it one of those that doesn't really have an ending? T? Oh, Nikki, I feel your pain. Itchy's never fun.
Okay. We're getting a little bit of his barky bark going. I put it on a black background because I'm hoping you can see it better on a black background.
I'm going to have to wait for it to pop up on my actual phone over there.
Yeah, it'll pop up in a sec.
Because I can't see Pussy.
Oh, gosh. I'm loving these. Loving.
Oh, they are good.
Okay. All right. So what I was saying is while Miss Stacey's still working on hers, we're going to play with these claws. And I am just using pad gel on them. I am not using a regular gel polish because I do not want them to get bulbous. My favorite bulbous. I feel like I want to do like a bright color as the base. Oh, crap. Hold on. My mother is calling me. One moment, please.
Oh, hey, Mama T.
Hello. Yes, I will be happy to come get you at 1 o'clock. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Okay, I have to pick my mother up at 1 o'clock. So that is in 40 minutes.
40
and she's
minutes.
2 minutes from my house, so we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use that sponge. I'm going to get a new one. But I feel like I want to do like a bright color as a base.
That could be
so
cute.
I kind of want to do, so I have that one and I have one other one. Hold on.
Holding of the on. Right. To make sure I didn't get any on my skin. Like I feel I did.
Okay, so I have a couple of different ones, and I'll just let you know right now. They're done mowing, but they'll be weed whacking shortly, so I might have to mute again. So I have these, right? These are super bright. Then I have the Y2K palette, which is also super bright. Some of them are close, but they're not exact. So I have those two, because like the purple on this one is different, the pink is different. So I've got those. But then I have this one. These are color changing. So they change. What?
Color changing?
Yeah, color change with temperature. Should I use those?
I think you should.
Okay, so Stacey liked the color changing. So since it's the reason I have the tips and she was kind enough to let me use them, I'm going to do color changing because that's what she said.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It is one of my messier palettes, I will say. It was kind of messy opening it. All right, so FYI, if you get these little mushroom sponges, they're not like the cheapest, like little super cheap sponges you get off of like Amazon and Temu, but you can rinse them out with alcohol and use them multiple times. I'm just letting you know right now. So don't throw them away if you use them once. Okay, gonna have to mute now. They're coming to do the weed whacking.
Okay. And it's just me again. But that's all right. I'm going to do an ombre. Or I'm going to attempt anyway. I'm better with a vertical. Horizontal ombres are not my forte at all. My God, this is hard. It's hard already. Did I get all the way across? Yeah. Right. Orange. Oh, I already got some out, but brush. But who doesn't love a bit of an ombre? Yeah, thank you. Right. Oh, there's my magnet.
Sorry about that. The lawn person was asking about a bush that I asked him to trim. It's something Sharon is the name of the bush. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Wow.
It's very, very pretty, but it was getting out of control, and like it grew so tall that it was touching the top of my, like it was touching part of my roof. I'm like, that's a little tall. So yeah, my mom knows what it's called. It's some Sharon something. Yep, I left the building for a second. Someone knocked on the door or rang the doorbell. But I'm back. Okay. So I think this is a dark purple if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's going to be pretty. All right. So I'm going to use this dark purple. I want to use one more color. What should we use? Y'all get to choose. And I'll do whatever color you say, except brown. I will not do the brown that's in here. All right. What color I'm going to do this dark purple. What do I want to do with it?
Oh, that's not cat eye. What am I doing? I was treating the orange like it was cat eye.
He's getting ready to hit the backyard again, y'all. So I'm just letting you know. I'm going to probably have to mute again.
That's not too bad.
Do we want to do a green? Do we want to do a pink? Do we want to do another shade of purple? Do we want to do a gray?
What do they change into then?
Oh, you know what? Let's swatch them and we'll find out for you.
Yeah, because it would help to know what they're going to look like.
So that dark purple you've already seen. There's this one. Oh, but you don't know what color it's going to change into. So, all right. So there's that one.
Larry's on with the red again.
Okay. I'm of the opinion red and purple do not go together, just so y'all know.
I like purple and yellow, but you don't have a yellow there.
Yeah, no. I like purple and green. I like purple in any color. Y'all know that. Purple and orange go well together.
Yep.
And I guess you could do a purple and a red if it was the right shades. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it could clash easily if you weren't careful. I was teasing Larry in her live. She was asking about what color to choose, and I said anything but red because she loves her reds. It was just a tease, I swear. It was just a joke, a little jokey joke.
And then I didn't do it anyway. It ended up clear because I forgot.
Oh, that's right. That's so funny. That's so hilarious.
I was so in the zone. I was like, whoopsie.
I know we were all just like chit-chatting too.
Yeah.
All right. I'm almost done getting these on here so we can put them in the lamp and see what we have. I did not do the orange because I'm not doing the orange. Because it's like actually brown looking. It's like a burnt orange, and I don't like that color orange.
Fair enough.
All right. That was a big dollop of green. We did not need that much. All right. They're going to go in the lamp, and we will see what they change to momentarily. All right. They are curing now. Ugh, brown. Yeah, no brown. Certain shades is like, here's the thing. There's certain shades of brown I don't mind. And I feel like you have to have brown in your collection, you know, especially if you like to do like nail art or something, right? You need browns sometimes for nail art. And I don't mind some browns. I just don't like ugly browns. Okay, so this is what they changed to. This one gets purple. This one gets a lighter, like a light blue. That one turns very blue. That turns like a pinky yellow. This turns like a very, very deep purple. Hopefully you can see that. That looks like it's going to turn almost black.
I think you need the top two on the right. Those, yeah.
Think I should do those two?
They are
I kind of
gorgeous.
like how this one changes to like an orangey color. I think that might be interesting. Uh-oh, they're coming through again. 1 second.
Just abandon me. It's fine. I don't mind. Uh-oh. Too much. It was out of line. This is very, very awkward. Not gonna lie. My nails are in the way. It has been a while since I've done nail business online.
Those colors together look fucking phenomenal. Up, it's starting. Do you hear it, y'all?
It's not that bad. Do you remember Poppy shouting at me for no good reason?
That's not even like I'm gonna kill you. It's just the hey, do you know there's someone outside, Mom? That's what that bark is. Here's one that I was dating this guy, right? And he had never heard his I'm going to be vicious bark. And he did it. And I swear to God, I thought he was going to lose his mind. He's like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's kind of scary sounding sometimes. Okay. I think I'm going to do those 3. What do y'all think? Yeah, he hasn't fully gone to his I'm going to scare the shit out of you bark yet. I feel like once the mail carrier gets here, for some reason the mail carrier in their uniforms, whew, that boy do not like the uniform. Okay.
Please don't.
So I think I'm going to use these 3 colors. So the green and the lighter purple that was next to it, and then this pinky gets kind of orange colored. So I think I'm going to use those 3 colors. Now, I feel like there should be some ombre going on, but then also just straight up like one color on the nail. What do you think?
Oh, yes.
All right. So I feel like we all know that the thumbs, you don't see the thumbs as much. So, I need to bring my dark purple in. And I have my dark purple as well. So we don't see thumbs as much. So that's just going to be one color. Just doing the thumb in one color, folks.
Oh, good. We know you like uniforms, Larry. You filthy sex pest, you.
Okay, unicorns and filthy sex stuff shouldn't be in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
Uniform, not unicorn.
Unicorns. I was all like, that should not be in the same sentence. I would just like to say that should not be included together. I'm sorry. Uniforms, okay, I get that. Sorry. I was like, no, don't do that with unicorns. That's not okay.
But they're horny little buggers.
I was like, no, not my unicorn. Don't defile the unicorn. Oh, Lord. Okay, so that's that purple.
Oh, fuck me. I just polished my palm.
Oh, my gosh. So, watch this. Speaking of true crime, that was such a good segue, wasn't it? So has anybody over in the UK seen the stuff about the Cornwall killer?
I have not watched it as of yet. I should, though.
Seriously. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this dark purple on the middle finger. I'm going to do it on the tip. Really,
I've still
really
got a sparkle in my boots.
Okay, it sounded kind of like you said sparkle in your boobs, but I know you meant sparkle on your boots.
I did indeed, yeah.
All right, so I'm doing the tip of this one in that really, really dark purple.
Just
I think that'll be fun. Just the tip. It's just the tip. We know Stacey and her, she likes just the tip. I appreciate the 11 of you who are here listening to the shenanigans that's going on.
Yep.
Thank you very much. should put my gloves back on, but I'm not. I'm going to do the pinky that kind of gets a little like orangey-ish right here on this nail. But I'm only going to do it on the nail bed because we're going to do a little ombre action. And
not the surgeon, Larry.
Anybody who struggles with ombres, honestly, this is the easiest way to do ombres. This stuff ombres together so easily.
I will say this one and the glittery ones, I find ombre a lot easier than a flat color.
Oh gosh, glittery ones ombre really well. I feel like syrup gels ombre really well.
Mm.
I want to do purple on or green on here, so it's going to be an interesting. But so I feel like syrup gels are a good ombre. You can ombre them together really well because they're just not so pigmented. So you can kind of like get them to go together easily.
I will say this one under the lamp, this orange. It looks like a neon light up orange under the lamp.
It's pretty. It's so pretty. I love that.
They're thanks to you, those two, I think.
Are they? Did I send you those? I was going to ask you that.
I think so, yeah.
Stace has a bunch of ENC that I sent her. I literally sent her every ENC I had. The reason is because I never used it. And I wanted it to be used and loved, and I knew she liked ENC. So I sent her like a lot of ENC.
A lot.
Well, I got a lot of it because of the scoops.
Yeah.
I went a little crazy with scoops when he first came out with them because he threatened that they would never be back.
Till he realized he wouldn't make much money otherwise.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
This one kind of reminds me of a watermelon look, y'all. It's got the green. Let me turn it down a little bit so hopefully you can see the green. It's got the green going to the pink. It's very watermelon-esque. And now I want to do, where's my other, I thought I took out 4 of them. Oh, I did, but have I missed it? No, I got the light purple, the dark purple, the green, and the, okay. All right, I have all the colors. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I was smoking crack. Not really, that's a joke, y'all. Okay, just in case anyone's worried. Total joke. Said that to my mom one day, and she's like, "You don't smoke crack." And I'm like, "Obviously, mother. It's a joke." She can be a little goofy sometimes, y'all. But I love her. Gotta love her. Okay,
I'll
I'm
send you
doing...
the links in a bit, Sarah. Larry, even. Fuck me.
Oh, I was like, Sarah's back?
No. I was just having a moment.
I'm doing the light purple to the dark purple tip.
I feel like I've been very good this live, okay? Just a few slips here and there.
And honestly, I mean, I'll be truthful. I'm not as much worried about my lives because here's the thing. We are, how long are we into this live?
Oh, I have no idea.
2 hours and 33 minutes. Anybody that I'm worried about a brand, anything, if you're watching 2 hours and 33 minutes of my live to see who I am, more power to you.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some staying power right there.
Okay. All right. So light purple to dark purple, the pink to the green. I think I want to do a whole green nail because I think that'll be fun. I think we'll do the pinky green. How's that sound? Sounds great, T. That's a fabulous idea. Why, thank you, T. I'm telling you, we need to start our own comedy club show or something. I'm just going to flash cure this really quickly because I don't want to get any of the other colors from the sponge onto the nails on that one nail. So I'm just going to flash cure this real fast. Oh my gosh. Larry. Hold on. I know who you mean now. Sentenced last month. Yes. That's exactly who I mean. Because he got like multiple whole life terms. Anyways, Larry, when we do that one, Stacey and I already talked about it. You have to join us on it. We've decided.
Yep.
Just so you know. Okay, so just so that my brain can handle the color combos on here. So I've got the green on the pinky. This one I feel like needs to be the whole pinky, that pink color. So, so when we plan to do that, Larry, we would like you to join us because with Restream, I can do up to 10 people in a live. Not that I want to do
chaotic, but it is fun.
Yeah, it's 10 people in a live is very hard to do. First of all, everyone is super, super tiny. Everybody has to keep their microphones muted except when they're talking. But 3 or 4 is a good number to do.
Yes.
All right, in the lamp, that's going to flash cure on that one. And then, by the way, anyone who's on the live right now, I'm like, if anyone wants to do one of these with me, send me a message. I'm more than happy. I like to do stories that are generally from the area the person I'm talking with is from sometimes. So like Stacey and I tend to try to do stuff that is a little, that's based on where she lives. But she has been on a few that haven't been. But like I said, if anyone wants to join me, let me know. I'm more than happy to have people join me.
Yes, it doesn't have to be nail people either.
No, it can be anything. Resin, I'm good with resin. Making jewelry, I'm good with that. It can be like, whatever your hobby and your craft is, I'm all good. I'm good with that. All right, so I am just putting on like a second coat on these.
I decided to do a half flower on the ring finger.
Ooh.
I want to do a couple of just random petals, I think, on the others.
So, I love that look and the look where they make the flowers with acrylic. So I just bought a shit ton that were already pre-made.
I thought about it, but every time I see them, they're actually quite expensive over here on our Temu.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm just like, you know me, I'm a stinge.
Well, I mean, good to know, because honestly, on my Temu, they're like $5-6. That's it for like the whole thing of them.
Yeah.
So I can always order you some if you would like me to. Someday, let me know.
Yeah, we'll think about that after summer camp.
Exactly.
Angelina is outside. She's been a naughty girl.
What?
She's being naughty. It means she's out having a cigarette.
Oh, okay. I was all like, no, I'm confused. I'm like, naughty. I'm thinking naughty when you said that. I wasn't thinking cigarette. All right. I know. All right. And then we're going to do some green right here.
Oh, in case anyone's wondering, this is the carving gel.
Because remember, I'm not keeping these just like this. These are going to be chromed. So all of these nails that you're seeing. Oh, I put the wrong one in the wrong one. Shit. I put the light purple in the dark purple.
Uh-oh.
Crap, I need another sponge. I need a sponge. Another sponge. I absolutely am madly in love with the color of your nails.
Oh, wait, thank you.
They look fabulous. They do.
Oh, I can show you a little bit how the orange goes up, I think. There you go. It goes crazy bright.
Oh my God. That blue is so pretty. But yeah, the orange does go crazy bright. I love it.
I'm pretty sure you own this, Shay.
I probably do.
M170.
Knowing me, I probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, I did go a little Shay cray cray.
I attempted to count mine once.
Oh, I don't. No, I did that once, and it made me very uncomfortable.
I wasn't uncomfortable and such. I was a bit impressed. And I stopped at 100 though.
Oh God. Yeah, no. I can no, I wish I could stop at 100. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, no. I am on a no buy for a reason, people. I am not allowed anymore because I have enough for literally my own nail salon. Okay.
Oh my God.
All righty. So this is what we have. We've got a purple, a pink, dark purple to the lighter purple, pink, green, and then green. All right. So that's what we got so far. Going in the
Nice. Larry, I'll take a coffee, please.
Ooh. So I just got into like the whole lactose-free milk.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
And the reason I did is I don't have an issue with lactose, but that stuff will literally like last a month in the fridge.
Ah.
Because of the way they pasteurize it.
Yeah.
So it lasts longer than regular milk. Because I go on milk kicks where I'm like, oh, I have to have an iced coffee and I have to have milk on this and that and that. And I'll like drink the milk in 2 days, right? And then I'll get a pint or a quart of milk and I won't drink it at all. And it'll go bad. I just go on these kicks. So that being said, when I found that out and I tasted it and tastes just like any other milk, I'm like, well, hell's bells. And I think I might have even said hell's bells. I'm going to start buying that milk from now on.
I usually get UHT, which means it can sit out on the counter for days at a time.
What?
Yeah.
You have milk you can sit on the counter?
Yes. I bought
Wait, back up. You have milk that you can keep on the counter and you don't have to keep it cold?
Yep.
How, pray tell, do they fucking do that?
Oh, I don't fucking know. But I did buy like blue milk the other day, full fat. And it was reduced, so I bought 2 lots of it and put one in the freezer. And Sarah was like, "You can freeze milk?" Yes.
I was just getting ready to say, you can freeze milk? Well, I guess women freeze their breast milk for babies all the time. So I guess, I don't know. I just never even thought of it.
Yes, you can. You can also freeze cheese and it will mature while it's frozen.
Now that I did know. You know how I knew that?
How?
You told me last year.
Did I?
I did not know that until last year when you told me. I had no fucking clue. I was like, really? Wow. That's interesting. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm just going to put a clear top coat on these, y'all. And then we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Once I cure that for 60 seconds, then we will chrome these. Now, here's the question. Do I use the same chrome I used today, which gives off more of a bluey green reflect, or should I use a different color chrome? Because I have different ones, obviously. It's me, people. It's me. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments if I should do a different color chrome. I have blues, I have greens, I have oranges, I have yellows, I have purple. The reflex, that is. So in the comments, let me know what you think I should do. Different. Okay, I will pull out my chromes so that y'all can see them, and we will choose one together. How's that? The second hand is going to look just like this, so in case anyone's wondering what the other hand's going to look like. And what do you know? There's a fuzzy.
Rude.
I know, right? How rude. Get off of my nail.
I think I need to stop now. That petal is, I think they're okay.
Okay, so if you hear the lawn people, that's my neighbor's lawn people now. That's not mine. Mine are gone. But, it's the time of day on a Saturday when the lawn people show up.
Well, that's all right.
My neighbor's lawn people show up like every weekend. Mine is just every other weekend.
But at least they show up.
Oh gosh. So this was a big debate in my head, right? Do I pay for lawn people to come do the lawn for me, or do I do it myself? Because it would save me $45. It cost me $45 when they come to do the lawn, right? So it would save me $90 a month. But then I thought about how fucking hot it is some days and all of that. And I'm like, you know what? I will pay $90 to have someone do my lawn for me because I don't want to be out in the disgusting weather when it's like 1,000,000 degrees doing the lawn. And they can get it done in like 10, 15 minutes tops, right? We know if I was doing it, it's going to take me a lot longer than 10, 15 minutes to do it. So I rationalize that is worth it to me to pay someone to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things like I used to have a housekeeper, and I will tell you, I do miss having a housekeeper.
And it makes me giggle every time.
I know. But if y'all knew my mom, you'd understand. That woman keeps everything. Like, and it can be something silly. Like, oh, this is something that somebody, gave me this silly little giveaway thing at a thing, and she'll keep it to remind her of the event she went to. And I'm all like, Mom, stop. We don't need all that stuff in the house. So in defense of myself, it is sometimes a little tough to keep up with the madre. She has a little bit of that hoarding gene in her that and I think she gets it from my grandma, because my grandma was the same way. But at least with my grandmother, I feel like my grandma grew up during the Great Depression over here, right? I mean, she went to school one day and she had a pet possum. And when she came home, her pet possum was what they were having for dinner.
Oh,
so,
no.
Right? That's not okay in my book. In my book, that's not okay. So I can understand my grandma being a little bit of a hoarder. But my mom, I mean, she didn't grow up during the Great Depression. I mean, come on. Okay, they are in the lamp. They're curing now. I'm excited to see them come out, because when they come out, they will have heated up, because it's got that top coat on it. The top coat will heat up and get warm, so it will heat the nails up. So here they are. Look at the change in those. Quickly.
So cool.
Right? They definitely got like super light, changed colors completely. When I go out in the sun and they got hot in the sun, they'll do the same thing. So now let me grab some chrome. All right, so this chrome it's called Ocean Glow. So it's a greeny, and it has like a pinky to it as well. This one is called Glacier. So it's a yellowy blue one. So it gives the two different reflex, the yellow and the blue. This one gives you a blue and an orange. So there's those three. This one gives you like a purpley pink and a green. I don't know how well you can see this one on the camera. You can see a little better that side. Let's see. I don't want to give too many choices, because then we'll be here forever trying to decide. And I have to go pick up the madre in a few minutes. All right. Of these four, which one should we do? We've got these four. Hold on. Let's see if I can get them so you can actually see them in the camera. All right. Quick, somebody tell me which ones to choose. Whoever says it first, I'm picking that one, and I'm just going to go with it.
Very top.
Pardon?
The top one. Near your fingertips.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we're doing. Stacey chose, so that's what we're going with. Oh God, I don't know if I've ever opened this one. It's like really hard to get open. It's very full looking, so I might not have ever used this one before.
Oh.
Alrighty. Here we go. I'm excited. Make sure everything's all nice and smooth. Okay, are we ready to see? And look at how long it's taking them to change back to their dark color, too. It's taken us a hot second. All right, stick to the damn thing. Sorry about that.
You tell it.
Oh, this is pretty. This is a very translucent chrome. I love the translucent chromes. So it doesn't change the color of the polish. It just gives you that chromy. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Sorry. Getting a little excited there. All right. I am going to, because it is 12:55, only do one nail and show you what the final product will look like because I have to go pick my mother up. She is at her event. Okay.
Social butterfly that she is, bless her.
She is, I will tell you all right now, my mother is a social butterfly. I am boring compared to my mother. I very rarely go to like any of these things. She, on the other hand, like people know my mom everywhere. Carol, hey Carol, how's it going? How you doing? Oh my God, that looks so pretty.
Larry wants to know where you got your gloves from.
Those are Amazon. I can get you a link if you want. I don't know if they sell them on the UK Amazon, but they're Amazon. Okay, I am going to put a top coat on this now. I was going to use a super, super thin top coat, but there's a few bubbles, so I'm going to use a little bit of a thicker top coat. It's still not like one of my thickest, but it's not like the super, super thin one that Stacey recommended.
Yeah.
That's called, what is it called?
V-Shine.
The V-Shine, yeah. It's not as thin as that, but it is a thin, it's a medium viscosity. Let's say that, a medium viscosity.
I just flashed in my bottle. Not that V-Shine is in my bottle anymore. I ran out of that long time ago.
My V-Shine, it came in a package of 2.
Yeah, I ended up with a package of 2. I just refill it with Shay glass top coat because I had the 40ml bottles.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so I gave this a nice top coat here. I'm going to put it in the lamp so you can see what it looks like. All done. It's going to warm up again because it's got a shiny top coat I'm putting over it. So it's going to lighten up. But yes. Yes, ma'am. I will send you the link to that. Not a problem. They're very nice gloves, I will tell you, too. They, I reuse them, but they are, like, they're not super thick, but they're, like, thick enough. And since there's got a little bit of a shine to them, they, stuff doesn't stick to them very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fingertips, here I'm putting it on. The fingertips are a little bit, they've got a little texture, so it's easier to pick stuff up. I really like them. They are good quality glove. All right, here it is, our final thumbnail on my left hand. So, oh, I'm so excited. Is this cold? I need something cold to put it next to so you can see what it's going to look like cold. I don't have anything super cold right now. Oh, well, I'll dip them in water and take a little quick video and make a short. But this is them. That's the thumb, our claw. Now, depending on the mood I'm in, I might put this set on instead of the other set. We'll see. One of these 2 sets will be on these fingers very shortly today. All righty. I hate to cut it short. And I can't say we're really cutting it short because it's almost 3 hours. But
it is. It's all good. I'm almost done now anywho.
I so appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Yes, they are, Lisa. They are. They're very nice. I appreciate everyone hanging out with us. It means the world to me that y'all decided to take time out of your busy day and spend it with me and Stace. So I want to say thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. And I want everyone to, it's a crazy world out there. So please remember to tell the people that you care for, that you love them, that you care for them, because honestly, unfortunately, we all have learned probably that tomorrow is never promised. So make sure that people know that you love and care for them. And with that, I'm going to wish you all peace, love, and joy. And I'm going to let Miss Stacey say something now.
Thank you all for coming. That's all I've got.
I'm a little wordier. I'm a bit wordier. Can we say that? I'm a bit wordier. So, but I want to say thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Please make sure that you like this live. And if you want to share it, I would be eternally grateful. Bye.